Hi everyone, welcome to Insights. It's a talk show, a podcast by Grailmaker Innovations, where we bring in different guests from across the world and to share about their experiences. And since today is Global Accessibility Awareness Day, we have a very special guest and a dear friend of mine. Her name is Mine, and she is the communications head and communications and skills development head, Vulcan Coalition from Thailand. Welcome, Mine. We warmly welcome you to our show.
Hello, good evening from Thailand. My name is Mai. Yeah, I'm happy to be here today.
And I must say, I enjoy Mine's company. We met in an accelerator program with Seed Stars, and Mine is a wheelchair user, and I am visually impaired. And it was an amazing experience when Mine was guiding me with navigation in the premises of that accelerator program. I still remember that, and I also posted about it on LinkedIn. Mine.
Wow, I love that moment and we will do it again together.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Bangalore. And let's start, because there's so many things about you, man. I read your profile, and I understand that besides, your work with Vulcan Coalition, you're also a special educator, a disability activist, and you have participated and collaborated with several organizations around the world. So, my first question to you is about disability. How has your disability brought you into the field of accessibility? If you can share with us about it.
Okay, let me tell you, before I'm not a person with disability and I got a car crash 10 years ago, so I need to use the wheelchair. And after that, like I can face a lot of barriers, things after I use the wheelchair. I cannot go to the place that I wish to go, but my friends who is non-disabled can go freely. So I think why? Because of I just using wheelchair, so I cannot go anywhere I want or what? So I start to work and everything that help a person in public aware about the accessibility. Yes, this is
Mm.
so important. Yeah, this is what I start. I faced with myself.
So, man, I want to understand, in India, the infrastructural accessibility, especially for those with the wheelchairs. Supposing a very simple example, I had gone for shopping, maybe say a couple of months ago. And suddenly this thought came when I was taking sighted a person's help, of course, and I had to climb the stairs. And I happened to ask them, is there ramp anywhere to get to this store? And they said, no, they don't have a ramp. So, like that
Ah,
in India, I see there are many places, where there's no accessibility for wheelchair users. Like example, if somebody wants to go to a beach, beaches are not accessible for people who are using wheelchairs. And also, there are, of course, having said that, we really appreciate those who are working towards it. There are, of course, initiatives where they're making accessible ramps at the beach, and people are getting away, but it's not enough. So how is it your experience? Like, if you can share about your day-to-day activities, how do you feel when there's no infrastructural accessibility? Is there something done from their end to address this issue?
oh, let me share my personal like story that I think this is like make me happy. I am like food lover. I'm food lover, so I have to. I like
Same
to go to
page.
like yeah somewhere. Sometimes we can go together somewhere. Yeah, I am food lover, so I love to go to the restaurant. A lot of places that I saw the review online first, and I follow like somebody like post online that this restaurant is so good. I follow some place accessible, some place not accessible. And one day I been to the burger shop. The burger shop, this is the famous one in Pattaya. Pattaya is not in Bangkok.
Okay.
And Yeah, I've been there and I faced the steps is quite, it's quite big step. I cannot roll my wheelchair on it, so I have
Mm,
to ask somebody to help me like carry my wheelchair up and carry my wheelchair down to access to the shop. And after that, a guy, I don't know him, come to talk with me that is the burger delicious? And I said yes, but in my mind I think, who's that guy, why he asked me about burger and we never met before. And after that, he said, I'm so sorry. And I said, what? I don't know why this person sorry to me, say
mhm.
apology. Yeah. So he told me that he is the restaurant owner, and
Oh.
he have no idea about to like when he like built their his restaurant. He don't know about the idea about the accessibility or anything. He just built a restaurant and opened the shop. So me, I think I'm the first person with disability that 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 go to his place. So he just think that, oh, okay, my restaurant is not accessible for special needs person. So
Mhm.
he say sorry to me, and I say that it's okay, because you don't know, it's okay. And I've been there again, and he built a ramp.
Ah, that's so sweet.
He built a ramp, and I met him again. I can remember his face, and he said like, because because last time you came to my place, so now I know. So I do this. Some it's like that, and I feel so happy. And he said he will aware on this in everywhere, and he think that this is not just, this is the need, not just have to have, is the need, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful to know that somebody who understood your challenge, when there's no ramp and building it for you, it really, feels that, yeah, I mean, there are people in the society who do care about us. And thank you for sharing that experience, mine. Also, mine, like, I've read, like, you are, tell us more about yourself, like, you've been a special educator, the disability activist. What
Yes.
kind of role do you play? How is your day-to-day work, and how do you participate in so many things?
Yeah, so many things. I'm not sure which role I need to start first. But okay. Okay, let's talk about the special education. For now I pursuing my master in education. Yeah, master of education in education for person with special needs at the Faculty of Medicine. Because I start this because I talked with one friend that we work together in the same place, like not in Vulcan Coalition, but before. She is a person with visual impair, and we share about our story like before we acquire disability. Like I share to her that I got car crash and blah blah blah, and she share me that she has since her born, and she told me that her mother didn't didn't teach her in anything that needs her learn everything by herself. And
Mhm,
like she faced so many discrimination because of like no school, like no education in school and anything. And I think, oh, because you just have visual impair, so you don't have opportunity to attend the school or what? She said yes. And I asked why, and she said because the teacher in the school reject when she applied to school. And I asked why reject, and she said because nobody can teach the blind. It's like
mhm,
that. Like nobody can teach because we have something in special needs. We have limitation, so nobody
mhm.
can teach. And I just what? I that time I feel like not that angry, but I feel like what, and so many questions in my head, and I think like, why cannot? Okay, let's see, can or cannot. So I apply to pursuing the master degree in special needs education, and for now it's okay. I almost got like all A, and I teach like 100 people with nothing, nothing. I'm also a person with disability, and I can do. But why? Because of the social norm or what? Or why
Mm,
discrimination still exists? It's not fair. This is what
mm,
make me like involved in this.
great. Yeah. Uh, I just have a question in relation to what you said, mine.
Yes.
You mentioned about the person with visual impairment who was rejected in admission just because she has visual impairment. And if from your personal life, you've lived a life of, having no disability, and after the car crash, you
Yes.
started using wheelchair. How has the transformation been? Because, for example, when I was sighted before, I never really understood how a person with visual impairment, how their life is, how they go about things. I only remember visiting an inclusive school here in Hyderabad, and I felt more of sympathy, than anything else. But after I acquired visual impairment, I understood that the world is different from other end, and my perspective about visual impairment also changed. So how has your experience been on that skill?
Okay. Uh Firstly, for myself first, as a wheelchair user first, because I acquired after like 25 year of age. So I learning by doing. What I can do, what I cannot do, I learned it. Like what I can do when I can walk, when I can jump, when I can do things like non-disabled, I do it again, but on the wheelchair. And I face it myself. Like I used to roll like back row wheelchair because I try to do it fast,
Mm-hmm.
or many things that happen. When I learn by doing, I know what I can, what I cannot. And about the friend that like why understand the friend with different abilities, because I spend the life with them, I spend time with them, and what I don't know I ask, I learn from experience of them. That's why sometimes they even don't know what they can or cannot do, and I just, why not just trying, let's try together. And we try many things together. I teach my friends with visual impaired to do makeup, and she's so
Wow.
beautiful. She know how to make up because I teach her. And like I'm not a person that if you do the like the blush on your cheek and the color is not even, and I will say that it's beautiful. No, I'm not like that person. I will
Mm.
say no, this is not right, you have to fix this. I'm that
Oh,
kind of person. But now she make up every day.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, we
That's so
spend time together. Yeah, we spend time together. I learn from experience, I learn from doing. That's why I know and understand, like deeply understand, because I can see it from my like from my experience. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Beautiful, mind. For those who are listening, this is just a backstory. Mind is also a super hairstylist. She had my hair done at the event, and I was trying to show off, like, oh, look at my hairstyle. It's so cool. Thanks for that, Mind.
You are welcome. And we will do it again. We will do it again.
Yes, definitely. So, Mind, tell us your journey with Vulcan Coalition, like how it happened, and tell us more about the services that
Yes.
Vulcan offers.
Okay, so the Vulcan Coalition is an AI focused company based in Thailand. This year, Vulcan hired employ approximately about 500 people with disabilities across the
Wow.
country, and all of them work remotely from their own homes. And these employees serve as AI trainers. Like helping to teach AI system by inputting the various types of data. Once the AI have learned from this data, it's
Mm,
like developed into the applications or software solution like tailored to meet the specific goals of our clients.
mm,
So
mm.
we have like about 500 AI trainers across Thailand for now.
That's beautiful. That's
Yes.
so. How is the disability? Like in India, if you say like urban cities, like people kind of accepted disability, but some places it is still considered a stigma. So how is it in Thailand? What is the scenario like there?
Yes, for sure. We have the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like stigma is the stigma. Stigma
Mm-hmm.
is still, and I think the stigma is will always still, because if a person, or I mean, like if a people with disabilities still not equal, the stigma
Mm-hmm.
will still like this, because like for example, if you ask me to go out, but the road, the pathway, and the transportation and everything is not accessible, how can I go out, right? And if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going out, who will see me, right? Nobody will see me. Nobody will aware about a person with disability exists in the social, in the
Mm-hmm.
public. So if nobody sees, so who gonna think about us? Because they will
Mm-hmm.
care about other things, not us, because nobody faced the problem to to show. I have one story. I've been to the like one of the expensive department store in Bangkok,
Mm-hmm.
and that day I wear a beautiful dress, and yeah, as always I try to be beautiful every day actually.
Yeah.
I've been there, and at first I just looking for things that I'm gonna buy, like bags or something, that I just like shopping day for me. And one kid ran to me in front of me and point her finger on me, at me,
Mhm.
and said, why this person inside this mall? Why not outside? And I just, what? Inside my mind, inside my head, what? Why this kid asked her mom like
Mm,
this? And I just smiled to her and actually to them, because her mom is over there. And I didn't like answer anything because I don't have time for it, because her mom just, don't do that to her, don't talk with her. And I just, what? I'm also human, why don't talk to
yeah,
me?
yeah,
I'm not that, like, I'm also good looking, I think, to myself. But yeah, but I don't know why. And she asked again her mom, like, why she not outside with her friend? And I, what? I just come here alone. I come with
mm,
nobody. And and her mom drag her out of my face. And I just, oh, I don't care about it. I just don't care about it. And when I finished shopping, I went out to the out of department store. I saw a guy. He has one leg, and it's like he is a disabled person, same as me, because I have one leg. That's why I use wheelchair, right?
mm, mm,
And
mm,
that guy work, I don't know can call work or not, as a beggar, like ask for money on the roadside, like ask
mm.
for money.
I get
And
it.
the kid, and the kid like see that person, and maybe because we have a lot of beggar in Bangkok, and
Mm,
most of
mm,
them is a person with disability actually. So the kid see that guy. That's why the kid asked her mom that, why I'm not doing like that. This is the
mm.
stigma. This
I
is
get it.
this is
Mm,
absolutely stigma, because even the kid, like innocent one, learn from this, learn like this. Nobody teach her or educate her, like, okay, in our society we have so many different, we have diversity, we have a person with different abilities. Somebody can see, somebody cannot see, somebody can walk, somebody cannot walk. Nobody teach her, because if her mom teach her, she not gonna drag her like that.
mm,
That's
mm.
why
That's true.
this is, yeah. This is my story.
So continuing on to that, mind, like, there are so many misconceptions that people have about persons with disability. So
Yes.
as a wheelchair user, would you like to share if you had any such experiences, and would you like to share any misconceptions that people have about those who are disabled?
At first, people need to open mind
Mm,
because if not open mind, you're not gonna open for anything. And when open mind, and after that, what you don't know is okay. What because nobody knows everything. But what you don't know, you can just ask.
mm,
I I say like this to a lot of my friends who's not disabled that what you don't know about me and what you help what you want to help me, you can just ask that how can I do. I will tell you everything, how to fold the
mm,
wheelchair, how to unfold the wheelchair, how to push the wheelchair when you face the steep road or anything. I'm
mm,
willing to tell everything. Even you,
mm,
I think you're willing to tell everything too, right?
yes.
To a person who don't know, but yeah, but we don't have even opportunity to talk. That is
Mm,
the problem. Yeah,
that's true.
somebody
That's,
judge
yeah.
us
Uh,
since they
yeah.
see us.
Mm. That's very interesting point you bring in, Mai, because people do have misconceptions. Like, when I've been traveling alone a lot these days, so the first thing that they ask, I use a cane when I move around. So they even go to ask, "Oh, are you employed? Are you working?" And when they see me using my phone with the screen reader, they're like, "How can you use the phone when you cannot see?" But
Ah,
I at the same time I understand that people are not aware. They are their mindset is built on the things that are taught to them from their environment. But what I also do is make them aware that people with disabilities are able to go about with their life if enough support and accessibility is there. So that is what I tell them. My next question to you is, I understand there may be infrastructural, challenges when the place is not
yes.
accessible. So for you, how do you take, because Global Accessibility Awareness Day, both digital and infrastructural accessibility is included. So do you have any challenges with the digital accessibility? Please ignore me if my question is ignorant, like I wouldn't know, but I'm just asking, do you find any challenges in the field of digital accessibility, or is it mostly with infrastructural accessibility?
At first, the digital accessibility, I think because I work in the AI business, so we quite fully access. But one thing I think is the limitation or is the barrier is the knowledge of a person with disability, that to
Mm,
know that they can access, how they can access, like the what to call the fundamental
mm,
of knowledge of this, that how
mm,
like how to use the smartphone, how to use the internet or anything, because of what, maybe budget limit or something, because everything needs money. Yeah,
mm, mm,
this is one of the things
mm,
that digital, I think, quite in Thailand we quite fully access in
mm,
digital. But infrastructure, oh my goodness, everything. If you follow the braille block here, you will hit the
mm.
tree, or you may
Oh,
hit, yeah, and or maybe you will hit the trash bin, because
oh,
the one who built, not the one who used, and the one
mm,
who used, not the one who built. That that's
oh,
why. So nobody
that's
knows
true.
what is the braille block.
Mm,
Maybe they
mm,
think because it's dot 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 dot, it's beautiful. They put it around the tree. It's like that here.
mm, mm. I
If
get
you
it.
follow the braille block, you
I'm
can
really
walk
enjoying.
around and walk
Yes.
around. Yeah,
Please go
yeah.
ahead,
You will
mine. Sorry.
Yeah, you will. If you follow the braille block, you will walk around, like around the tree, around the things, because the braille block is for decorating. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's sad but true. I didn't blame anybody, but it's true. I just telling the truth.
I understand. I mean, what's your opinion like? And I also want to tell the viewers that mine here is also TV host, and she does a show called Side by Side. Would you want to share with us about it, mine?
Sure. Side by Side is the TV show that want to share about the stories of people with disabilities in Thailand. Actually, if we have budget, we want to share about the international, but for now, only Thailand. And
Mm,
that, like, where the place can access, like accessible travel destination, or where the accessible, like tourism or
mhm,
hotel, or what is the occupation of a person
mm,
with disability that, like they adapt their life and can work, can take care of themselves well, and to be inspired, and also to let people who can see
mm,
us from TV to aware and know that, oh, see that person,
mm,
she is a person with disability, and they have good life, something like that,
mm,
because of the stigma of discrimination from, I don't know, from the things that person with disability is bad. Person with disability is poor. Person with
mm,
disability is
mm.
non-education. It's like that.
Okay. So my next question to you is, I know that you travel, both domestic, international, and you have spoken in several events, been a delegate, and you've been an independent traveler. So how does it feel, traveling independently? Because I know that many people with disabilities hesitate to travel alone, but I see
Mhm.
that you do travel alone. So share with us your experience of those travels, and also if you faced any challenges during those travels.
Okay. Actually, I just go, and if somebody, like if I face the problem, I will know that I will have a problem. And when I face a problem, not just me to fix it. So a person or the airline staff or a public person there that in the same airport or in the same station will see, oh, I faced the problem. And they will
Mm,
aware that, see, this is the problem. The problem happens because no one, no two, no three, nothing there to support them, blah blah blah. This. I
mm,
just
mm,
use myself to be, what to call, I'm willing to have a problem, because
mm,
if I have a problem and the things can fix after that, and the next person will don't have any problem because the place knows that this problem already happened to me, it's okay, I'm
mm,
happy. And actually, it's not every time I face a problem. Yeah, some place is quite accessible. And
mm,
for now, about the, what to call, I think many places aware
mm,
about the accessibility. So
mm,
for now, like in 10 years of using wheelchair, I saw many places just adjust the space, adjust
mm,
the steps to be the ramp, some like correct, some not correct. I mean, like some too steep and some too,
mm,
yeah, but not, cannot use in, like comfortable to use, but it also can, but just a little help, but it's okay. It's better than
mm.
nothing there, something like
I
that.
understand.
Yeah.
What do you think is the role of people, who do not have any disability, their role in in the betterment of the lives of people with disability, in bringing in accessibility? What's your opinion on that?
You mean like non-disable is the like stakeholder, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um Also in Thailand, we don't have a person with disability in like is the stakeholder in the big decision maker for the infrastructure or anything. But actually, they don't have to be, but they just ask or involve us, like
Mm,
include us, ask us, or
mm,
learn from us. We are okay, we are willing to do, we are open, and even if we're not free, we will find the time, we will find the available time to do that, because we need we need it. But nobody
mm.
asks, that's why we still don't
That's
have.
true.
We have, for now we have like a lot of change here in Bangkok, because like the activists, a lot of more people with disability, the wheelchair user, and a group of disabilities. We form the group, the team, and we ask for the right of the equal accessibility. And for now,
Mm,
it's okay here. If you have time, I will welcome you here. You can stay with me here, and yeah, in Bangkok,
mm.
and we will go together. I will take you to everywhere.
Uh, we'll be very happy to do that, Mike. And
Yeah,
uh, really, I enjoy being with you and going around. It's like, yeah, our world, let's do the party, man.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I remember even dancing with you. So we'll do loads of it very soon. And this, my last question to you is mine. Like, what is your message to the people who are listening to you? There are our listeners could be people with and without disabilities. So, what's your message? So, on this global accessibility awareness, day, what would be your message to them?
Okay, this might not a beautiful message, but the message from me is we are the same human. We are the same human, but we just have the different abilities. We can learn from each other. Even we are people with disability, is not mean that we are not value in our life, and we are in the same society, so we can learn and we can be together equally, more equally, and we can be friends, because
Mm,
because we don't have to have the barriers in this. Yes.
mm, mm. Thank you for that lovely message, Mind. And I really enjoyed our conversation with a beautiful person such as you. And it's been my privilege to know about your background and how you have, faced all the challenges and how you're leading your life. Really good to know that. And do you have anything to say, Mind?
We will do this together until is until we cannot. I think like also you and me, what we do and is good for not just us, but for
Mm,
others,
yeah,
not just people with disability, but to everyone. Because who
correct.
know? Because 10 years ago, I'm not a person with disability, and I never aware about this. But now I am a a person, one of the people with disabilities. Yes.
Mm.
And see, things can change. Who knows? Nobody knows the future. But if the infrastructure or everything is ready, everybody don't have to worry about it, because we will know that we can live our life in everywhere equally, because everything ready to support us.
Beautiful, Brian. Thank you. And I can't have a better way to conclude our show. Thanks for joining us, Mine. I know you had a hectic day, but I hope you have a lovely evening in Thailand. I wanted to ask, like, what's the time distance between India time zone and Thailand time zone? Like, how many hours ahead of you are you?
Um, for now, in Thailand is 7:39 p.m.
And I think it should be 6:19 here. 6:10, 6:10. Okay, 6:10.
So like
Okay.
one hour and a half
Oh
different.
yeah, 1.5 hour.
Yeah.
And I know Thailand is a beautiful place. My friends, most of them, they go to Thailand and the food is amazing. That's what they say. And what's your favorite food? Like, if I was to come to Thailand with you and, I want to eat the best food in Thailand, and what would
Oh,
you
please
suggest that?
come, please come, please come. I know a lot of restaurant and I also can cook, but you anything, the seafood, the oh, I cannot tell all the menus because it's good. Everything is good, but you just come. I will take you to a lot of places. Yeah,
I'm gonna
like the
hog
fish,
everything. I
seafood,
swear.
everything, and you don't have to worry about the hotel or transportation or everything because I will support and you can stay with me. I have a condominium and it's big enough for like
Thank you,
2 or 3
Mind. I
people.
really,
Yeah.
really appreciate it. And of course, I look forward to seeing you here in Bangalore. You have a lovely evening, and thanks to our viewers for listening to us. And yeah, we keep doing this insights. And if you think that you can share with us something about you, if you want to be a part of this show, you can reach out to us. The contact details will be in the comment section. And of course, you can check out our YouTube channel. We have several other videos that will, you may engage with. Thank you so much for connecting with us. Namaste. And how do you say bye in Thai mind?
สวัสดีค่ะ bye bye.
Swadee
สวัสดี can use as like greeting and also bye bye. Yeah. สวัสดี
And how do you say hello?
สวัสดี
Swati. Okay. I will
Yes.
surely learn some Thai next time from you. Thanks, Mine.
Yeah.
See you. Bye bye. Bye, all of
See
you.
you. Bye bye. Thank you
Bye.
so much.